This will be trade recap for Tuesday, June 25th. Currently in a long position still with 25% of my size. I took a loss right here going long, then, uh, excuse me, I took a scratch right here, got in, and then real quickly the thesis was invalidated, got out of that. Took a long here, lost out on that. Then I got a little bit emotional down here. Got two more scratches. I've been doing a better job of not taking scratches, but I was getting antsy for price to bounce here and was kind of getting in my entries a little prematurely, so I cost myself a few points there. But then I eventually got long on the position I'm in now, scaled out half my position here, another 25% here, and I'm holding the rest to break even, probably going to hit, but either holding that to break even or up here to these 5.30s. But most likely, I just have a feeling this is going to come down. So get into the first loss, and then this trade I'm in right now. I'm not going to go over the scratches because they're not really valid. The thesis that I saw on those scratches basically killed itself right away or died right away, if that makes any sense. So first entry was at 938. So this was not a level I had been watching in the pre-market plan, this level right here. However, there was some support here overnight. And then when the market had this aggressive sell-off at the opening bell, right into this level where price started to slow down and bounce, at that point, this level kind of is of more interest to me. My interest is I want to gauge price there a little bit more. So this is, looking at the tape, this is why I was watching that level as well. When we sold off into that level, bids started loading in and breaking and reloading, but absorbing all this selling that was coming in. And that's actually where I got in my first scratch off this absorption, but quickly realized that there was no upside continuation and we were probably going to test lower prices. So there's a break of this level, this 5522 level into 5520, where this bid defends against this aggressive seller and reactive buying comes in off of that. And at that point, I get in, retest, get some more push up. I think I got 3.75 points run up on this right there, and then eventually ended up stopping out at 9:55. So just this sell off right before 10 a.m. news hit. And then the 10 a.m. news is where I kind of started to get a little emotional, got those extra scratches I didn't really need. I guess it was before 10 a.m. I guess it was right in here around 9:56, 9:57. Because price sold off into this 5519 key level. And where we got that from was, it was way back here, previous all-time high, a couple weeks ago, earlier in June, and then breaks above here, hasn't been tested yet, then it does get tested, acts as support perfectly, then it broke yesterday at the close, but then reclaimed above, and I was pretty much just watching based on my plan to see if any type of buying could step in here for the market to reverse higher. And oh, I forgot to say this about my first entry. The screenshot of the depth of market here, which also added to my thesis because there were some. Here's that 5522 low. When that level broke, some selling came in, but then price immediately reclaimed. So there's some possible trap sellers. You can also see the selling on the lows, heavy delta down here on the footprint, but the market's not really moving much lower. There's this consolidation here. Okay. So second entry, 9:58. I'm pretty much, it's not the same, but it's a similar type of thing. We're getting aggressive selling off into this 5520 key level. We get reactive buying coming in, bid starts loading in, defending, buying's coming in. And then on this news right here, this is why it's important to have a valid stop loss and have your stop loss where your thesis will be proven invalid. Because I had my stop, I always put it, usually if I'm going for a reversal, I put it a point below the low. So my stop was sitting right here. I mean, it got, let's see how close price got to taking that. The low of that candle is 17. Yeah, I got one tick away from stopping out here on the news. But this bid loaded in, defending against this aggressive selling, and then this reaction right here really added to my thesis. At this point, I was really comfortable with this trade and letting it play out because there was extreme, on another low a break of this level, just by a tick or two, extreme buying reaction, showing also low volume tail right here, showing that there is not much interest in price transacting down at those prices. And we got in long, and now we're holding. One more thing about this trade, I have a screenshot of it. Similar idea, there was trap sellers. You can see all that delta at the low. You can see basically from the 2.2s, same level we were talking about in the last trade, down to the 18s, there's just heavy negative delta. And if price can claim above that and really start moving up, all this selling that's trapped down there is going to have to stop out, and it's going to further lead to more upside potential move. So yeah, just sitting in this still, got 2 lots left. Looking for a move into the 30s. If price starts rejecting here again, there's a chance I might get out of the point short. Besides that, stop will hit at break even if not. So I'll do a little update when that happens, but for now, peace. Alright, just a quick update for that trade. It is now 11:24 and I finally just got out my last contract. I got out one here at 5529 at 10:30 when we got to push up to new highs for the trade. And then on this move that just happened above 5530, I had a trailing stop put in about here at 11:20 at 5530, and that was taken right here. Yeah, so ended up getting some good exits on those last two lots. And to end the day, I am just down like a little bit less than 2 points. Definitely could have had some better execution today. Scratches, I had a couple too many of those. If I just didn't have 1 or 2 more of those, it would have been profitable on the day, but it is what it is. Got to come back tomorrow, learn from today, execute better, and just keep following my plan and being patient for opportunity, taking trades with good, proper confirmation and sound risk management. That's the key to the game.